So let's do from, wait. Hello, yes, please come in. We'll test. So I told you to do from book 17. Did you do any, did you do the first passage?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Anita Bista and others? Aru? Anita Adhikari? Did you do? Deepika?
No, sir.
गर्नु भएन
No,
and
sir.
CTSK Training Center and Research भनेको हाम्रो सर हुनुहुन्छ अनिता अधिकारी अनिता विष्ट दीपिका कुमार What about Deepika? Did you do this? You got no passage, this passage. Did you do this?
होइन सर
गर्नु भएन है Then after Rahul,
No, sir.
Romila Tamang.
नो सर
No,
गरेको
okay. Look, let's do it अहिले यहाँ हेरौँ ल एकछिन just let's get started now. So the development of the London Underground Railway भने तपाईँको book 17 को first मा what is the page number कतिमा छ 15 16 okay. So the development of the London Underground Railway. So is the topic clear? Topic clear, sir? It's not that much complex, right? Development of London Underground Railway. It's all about the development of London Underground Railway. Then after, I mean, you can just don't read anything. Let's move to the question. Like in question number 1 to 6, what is the type of question? Yes, question number 1 to 6, ma. Choose one word only, right? From the passage for each answer, the London Underground Railway. So these are the questions, say 1 to 7. And question number 1 to 6. And then question number 17, 7 to 13, what are the types of questions? True, false, not given. So this is all about the first passage, right? So भनेपछि सुरुमा हामी कुन गर्छौँ? Fill in the blanks. माथिबाट गर्दै जानु पर्यो continuously, right? So let's move to the question number 1. So to get the answer of one number answers पाउनको लागि what will you find? What will you search? के खोज्नुहुन्छ? Date is given, right? 1800 and 1850. त्योभन्दा अगाडिपट्टि content wordहरू like London. Topic itself is the London Underground Railway. यहाँनिर हेर्नु त London Underground Railway छ नि topic. Fill in the blanks मा पनि, right? And the topic also is same, similar छ, same छ. So यस्तो खालको situation आयो भने normally first paragraph तिरै हुन्छ answers. माथि नै हुन्छ. So one number of London increased. So you need to find out the synonyms of increased. London increased 1800, 1850. Can you find in the first paragraph?
Central.
Central. Central भनेको के po? Central भनेको where is central means? This one you mean this?
And the central became increasingly
Population.
Increasingly congested. So the
population
gas of London increased. What is the synonyms of increased there?
Grew.
Grew. Oh, grew. Then after rapidly भनेको rapidly means which word is indicating rapidly?
Increasingly.
Increasingly भनेको त कहाँ rapidly हो त नि? Rapidly means astonishing rate.
astonishing.
Astonishing rate means rapidly. Increased means grew. So the dash of London increased. के London के grew भएछ त? London's population grew at an astonishing rate. यो लाइनले चाहिँ एकदम मजाले म्याच गरिरहेछ, right? The first line itself. And then between 1800 and 1850 भनेको कुन वर्डले जनाइरहेछ भन्नु त? Any idea?
First half of 1800.
Yes, first half of 1800s means 1800 को first half भनेको 1800 देखि 1850 सम्म. It means that, right? So the one number answer is population. Okay, let's move to 2 number. So to get the answer of 2, we can see how many bullets. 1, 2, 2 bullets are there in between, right? अब यो दुईटा बुलेट छ भनेपछि it means that there is distance between one number answer and two number answer. So the streets were full of horse-drawn vehicles. यो चाहिँ हिन्ट लिने क्या तपाईँलाई यो चिजहरू खोज्नु चाहिँ सजिलो हुन्छ. Horse-drawn vehicles. And then Charles Person is there. You need to find out this person name. यो मान्छेको नाम खोज्नु पर्यो तपाईँलाई सजिलो हुन्छ. Solicitors suggested building an underground railway. Building would make it possible to move people to better housing in the dot dot dot. Building the railway 2 number को लागि answers को लागि what we need building the railway खोज्नु पर्यो. Would make it possible to move people moving को कुरा where is that to
Second.
better housing in the dot dot dot.
Second paragraph.
Second paragraph for building the railway. Where is building the railway? Charles Person is there, right?
Yes.
अब यो मान्छेको नाम भेटिसकेपछि त्योभन्दा तल खोज्नु पर्यो. Solicitor suggested building underground railway. Who worked as a solicitor for the city of London? He said both economic social advantage in building an underground railway. यही छ है, building an underground railway. Then after would be people moving को कुरा that would link the underground overground railway stations together and clear London slums at the same time. His idea was to relocate the poor workers. Relocate means
Move.
To
move,
shift.
yes. Locate, relocate. Move गर्ने त भने हो नि है. Locate the poor workers means people.
Slum.
Poor workers means people, right?
Yes.
To better housing in the who lived in the inner cities, जो चाहिँ inner city slums मा बस्थे अरे, to कहाँनिर move गर्ने रहेछ त? To newly constructed suburbs. This is our answers, right? But how many words we can write? Just one word भनेपछि कुन word लेख्ने? Suburbs. Yes. SU suburbs. Question number 3. A number of agreed with Pearson's ideas. Pearson's idea. A number of agreed. What is the synonyms of agree? Pearson's idea.
What?
Support. Yes. Pearson's ideas gained support. Support पाए भन्नुको it means that agreed with Pearson's ideas, right?
Businessman.
Some businessman. Yes. 3 number is businessman. Sorry, तल देख्दै हुन्छ? यहाँ हेर्नु भयो नि हुन्छ? देखिन्छ त्यहाँ? कि बुकमा हेर्दा देखिन्छ मजाले? यहाँ हेर्दा देखिन्छ? हजुर? बुकमा हेर्दा पनि हुन्छ, यहाँ हेर्दा पनि हुन्छ. And then just I'm recording as well, and those who are missing, you can just watch the recording. Rahul, Ramila, Anita, Dikari, Rupesh Thapa. Rupesh Thapa, are you new?
Yes, sir.
No, he's not.
Rupesh Thapa, are you completely new? Yeah, no,
sir.
Yes. And CTS here trainings research. Admin bota maybe. Deepika, Ramila, Yamu is there. You send me message, right? Let's continue. So what will be the answer? 4 number. Let's move further. The company initial had problems. So यहाँसम्म गर्दा तपाईले के कुरा थाहा पाउनु भयो भन्नुस् त? Like answers are in order. 1 number को answers भेटिसकेपछि सेम क्वेशन टाइपमा आन्सरहरु तल तल खोज्दै गइरहेछौं नि हामी. So 3 number answers अब यहाँ भयो भने 4 number को answers it means that up to 6 numbers answers चाहिँ हामी तल तल खोज्दै जाने हो. So 4 number, what will be the answer? 4 number हेर्नुस् त ल. The company, you need to find out the company initially had problems खोज्ने getting the data needed for the project. The company problems you need to find out. यो भन्दा तल जाम. Company भन्ने केही देख्नु भयो? Metropolitan Railway Company देख्नु भयो? Company, the company's plan was to construct underground railway line from. What is the problem?
Getting the funding.
Problem. Where is the problem?
The organization had difficulty in raising the funding for such a
yes. The organization had difficulty means problems getting the needed for the project.
Funding.
In raising the funding for such a radical and expensive scheme भनेको project भयो, right? So answer to this question is funding. So 4 number answer is funding. 5 number answers, yes please. 5 number answers. Negative articles about the project appeared in the data. So
because of the critical articles. Critical articles can be the
Negative articles means critical articles, right?
Yeah.
So here
In the
is critical articles printed by the press appeared in the
press.
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 Press. So 5 number answer is press. Let's move to question number 6 number. Let's move. I think this is the last question of this type of question. So what is the page number कति थियो उहाँलाई भनिदिनुस् त एकचोटि you did you find okay 6 number. Now to go to the answer of 6 number यो 6 number को answers गर्नको लागि के गर्नुहुन्छ भन्नुस् त you need to find out the where is the idea about construction. The Toes route did not require many buildings to be pulled down. यो चीज खोज्न तपाईलाई सजिलो हुन्छ. And here is like it is in quote it is written cot and cover. So where is cot and cover? Just below that.
The plat-
1 2 3 cot and cover is there. Here is cot and cover. Yes. Oh, cotton cover. This is, I mean, from here we can take the hint. Method was used to construct the tunnels. So it was the method to construct. It was a technique. Originally said to be constructed. The construction took line 3 years. It was built just below 3 street levels using a technique known as cotton cover. This technique trains. So with the completion of the brick arc. So you need to find out this completion of brick arc. Where
With
is
the
the completion of brick arc?
second
Was
one.
covered with soil.
Yes.
Soil is the answer.
Where is this?
Last paragraph.
A 2 meter deep
Yes.
layer of soil
Yes,
was
yes,
laid
yes. Bricks will then constructed. So what will the tunnel was covered with? Tunnel
layer of
was covered with what?
2 meter deep layer of soil was laid on top of the
Or
tunnel.
2 meter deep layer of soil was laid onto the tunnel. Tunnel को माथिपट्टि के रहेछ त?
Soil.
Soil रहेछ. So answer is
Soil.
soil. So we did this fill in the blanks, right? Let's move further. Soil हैन त? Yes, let's move to the true false not given 7 number. So you need to, what is in the 7 number? As I told before, like while doing yes no questions and true false not given, first of all, we need to paraphrase the statement. So what is the statement? You need to understand in your, I mean, you need to understand the question and keyword after that you need to find out. So other countries had built underground railway before the metropolitan line airport. So which country are you studying about?
London.
London, UK, होइन?
Yes.
So the अब यो 7 नम्बरको एन्सर्स कहाँ हुन सक्ला त मेबी फर्स्ट
Other
प्याराग्राफमा नि हुन सक्ला
countries,
मेबी एनीवेयर फर्स्ट सेकेन्ड थर्ड फोर्थ जहाँ पनि हुन सक्छ है बट when you get the
maybe
answer of 7 number त्यसपछि रिमेनिङ एन्सर्स दे आर अल्सो इन अर्डर फेरि तल तल खोज्ने 7 नम्बरको पहिला खोज्नु पर्यो Can you find the location? In which paragraph is it talking about built
so
underground railway before the metropolitan line?
7th, the metropolitan line which opened on 10 January 1863.
Where are you reading? Which paragraph?
6th.
3, 4, 5.
4. Where is 4?
6th.
1, 2, 3, 4. What is the starting word?
Given as the
Yeah, maybe this one, right? After that, I mean, just to be yay paragraph on the tolako, right? The metropolitan line is there.
Yes.
So what we need is for like other countries had built underground railway before the metropolitan line opened. So अरू countryले चाहिँ के गरेको रहेछ त underground railway चाहिँ built गरेको रहेछ metropolitan line भन्दा अगाडि चाहिँ अरू countryले built गरेको रहेछ that is true अरू country लन्डनले गरेको रहेछ भने
false.
false अनि अब लन्डनले गरेको कि कहाँ कुन countryले built गरेको if that is not mentioned then it is not given.
But other countries, Sanda.
So what is written here? The metropolitan line which open was the world first. Let me tell you one thing. If there is double comma, यहाँ पनि comma छ. Here is also comma छ, right? यस्तो केस हुन्छ नि. Double comma. I mean यहाँ पनि comma, यहाँ पनि comma. It means that additional information we put in. I mean त्यस्तो बेला चाहिँ. So we can read यसलाई यसरी पढ्न मिल्छ. The metropolitan line was the world first underground railway that was opened on this. So it was the first भनेपछि लन्डनको फर्स्ट अदर कन्ट्रिज भनेपछि यसलाई हामी के गर्ने फल्स
False.
yes let's move to 8 number अब when you get the 7 number answer यता अब यो भन्दा तल तल खोज्ने अरु आन्सर्सहरु let's move to 8 number more people than predicted travel on the metropolitan line on the first day so more people traveled than predicted prediction भन्दा बढी people travel गरे it is saying
On
so
the same
prediction भन्दा बढी people travel गरे that is true prediction गरेको भन्दा थोरै people travel गरे that is false prediction भन्दा कम या बढी if that is not mentioned clearly that is not given so on the first day
almost
so I think
40,000.
yes यसमै छ answers right यही छ यतिमै होला answer on its first day almost 40,000 passengers were carried between Paddington and Farringdon the journey taking only 18 minutes by the end of the metropolitan first year operation with the so prediction भन्दा कम या बढी भन्छ त it is not saying that prediction
Not,
more
not
or
given.
less so it is
Not
it is
given.
not given
Not given.
you're not given ma confusion छैन नि
छैन सर
okay let's move to like कहिलेकाहीँ हामीलाई false र not given ले झुक्काइदिन्छ यो false पनि clear छ नि and this not given is also I think this is also clear let's move to 9 number the use of ventilation shafts failed to prevent pollution in the tunnels and let me tell you one thing अर्को एउटा कुरा like your true false not given and in case of yes no not given normally during exam मा यो तीनटै युज भएको हुन्छ है तीनटै मिक्स सबै युज भएको हुन्छ प्राय सो कहिलेकाहीँ यस्तो पनि हुन सक्छ यहाँ तपाईले ट्रू गर्नुभयो फल्स गर्नुभयो ट्रू फल्स गर्नुभयो लास्टको एउटा क्वेशन रिमेनिङ छ एन्ड इफ यु आर स्योर द्याट तपाईले अगाडि गरेको कुरा सबै इफ सबै करेक्ट छ भने देन डिरेक्टली आँखा चिम्लेर नट गिभन गरे पनि राइट हुन्छ तर अगाडि चाहिँ स्योर हुनु पर्यो एउटा गर्न सकिन्छ अनि अर्को कुरा चाहिँ लाइक ड्युरिङ एक्जाम लाइक वी हेभ ओन्ली 1 आवर टाइम इन केस टाइम पुगेन भने लास्टमा क्वेसन्स त छोड्नु भएन नि त सो इफ देयर इज ट्रू फल्स नट गिभन र यस्तो नट गिभन क्वेसन टाइपको छ भने अब लाइक 2 मिनट्स इफ देयर इज ओन्ली 2 मिनट्स टाइम तपाईँलाई टाइम यति छ भन्ने तपाईँलाई थाहा हुनु पर्यो थाहा हुन्छ सो अब 5-6 वटा क्वेसन गर्नुपर्ने छ इफ यु हेभ ओन्ली 2 मिनट्स टाइम देन वाट विल यु डु इन द्याट केस भन्दाखेरि कि सबै ट्रू गरिदिने कि सबै फल्स गरिदिने त्यो भने 40% मिल्ने हाई चान्स 30% त पक्का मिल्छ अनि इफ यु डु लाइक जिगज्याग ट्रू फल्स गर्दै लेख्नुभयो भने चाहिँ सबै रङ हुन पनि सक्छ सो लाइक इफ यु त्यो चाहिँ लास्ट मोमेन्टमा आई मिन त्यस्तै केसमा मात्रै गर्ने हो
So either also, either all false?
9 number?
No, the last option you just mentioned.
Last option, this one is false.
No.
You mean 8 number? Are you talking about 8 number or 9 number?
No, the trick you were just telling
Yes,
us.
trick. I mean, yes. Trick is that you can do all true or all false. If we have only 2 minutes time and if there are like 5 questions, 6 questions, then like it's difficult now within, I mean, in that situation. But don't leave any questions because we don't have negative marking. Yes. So let's move to the 9 number. The use of ventilation shafts fail to prevent pollution in the tunnels. Use of now what we need to find out 9 number ko answers ko lagi ventilation shafts you need to find out so where is ventilation shafts
however smoke and fumes remain त्यसकै last paragraph last sentence
here ventilation shafts यहाँ छ है so what is in the question here is the use of ventilation shafts fail to prevent pollution in the tunnels what is written here smokes and fumes remained a problem even though ventilation shafts were added to the tunnels
True.
so the answer is true is it
Yes
question statement के भन्दैछ नि त the use of ventilation shaft failed ventilation shaft त्यसको use चाहिँ फेल भयो त्यो काम गरेन यो फेल भयो to prevent pollution in the tunnel मा pollution हटाउनको लागि चाहिँ it failed ventilation ले काम गर्यो यो shaft ले काम गरेन so यहाँ पनि त्यही छ है smokes and fumes remained a problem even though ventilation shaft were added to the tunnel tunnel it was added, shafts were added to the tunnels, but even there was problem भनेपछि failed it means true, right?
Yes, sir.
So what is stain number? A different approach from the cotton cover technique was required in London's central area. London ko central area what is there? Different approach from this cotton cover technique was required.
Then cover.
भनेपछि यसले काम गर्यो. Different approach was required. नयाँ approach चाहियो. So यो टेक्निकले काम गरेन. New approach नयाँ चाहियो in London central area मा. So it did not work, this technique, right? So can you find where is this cotton cover?
In
8th paragraph.
Last paragraph.
cover.
No, 8th paragraph, I think. In the second last stanza.
Despite the extension of the underground railway by यसकै second
The
last.
cotton cover method
Yeah,
of
yes,
cotton
construction
cover
was
method.
The cotton cover method of construction was not an option in this part of capital. London central area means part of capital, right?
yes.
So what is the
So it's
answer?
true.
True. It's true, right? So it is saying that the cotton cover method of construction was not an option. So it was not an
False.
option.
Was a different approach from the cotton cover technique was
So
required.
it is saying what the statement question le ke भन्दैछ? So this technique was, I mean, different approach from this was required.
Yeah,
यो भन्दा अर्कै चिज चाहियो.
cotton cover was not working for that.
So it was not an option. It means
Was not an option.
so this was not an option. यसले काम गरेन. यी बुझ्यो भने एउटै हैन र? So and the यता पछाडी पनि सपोर्टिभ छ सेन्टेन्स हेर्नु त. The only alternative was to tunnel deep underground. यहाँबाट चाहिँ सपोर्ट लिन सक्यो है. So it means this is true, right?
True. Yes.
True नै हो नि?
Yes.
Yes. So let's move to 11 number. The windows on City and South train, London trains were at eye level. So you need to find out
Eye level.
your windows on City and your
City and South London.
South London trains were at eye level. So windows were at eye level. यो झ्याल चाहिँ आँखाको लेभलमा थियो, true. अब आँखाको लेभलमा थिएन, false. आँखाको लेभलमा थियो कि थिएन, if that is not mentioned then not given. So what is 11 number? Can you find out this? Windows eye level.
City and South London.
Windows यता छ है. So eye level मा थियो. The carriages were narrow and had tiny windows just below the roof. Windows कहाँ रहेछ त? Just below the roof, because it was thought that passengers would not want to look out at the tunnel walls. भनेपछि answer is eye level मा छ? छैन, कहाँ छ त?
Just below the roof.
Just below the roof. Below the roof को तलपट्टि टक्क तलपट्टि छ. Because it was thought that passengers would not want to look भनेपछि eye level मा छैन, right?
False.
So it means false. Still we have two questions. So the City and South London Railway was a financial success. So was that financial success? Your
City
railway was financial success, then true. Financial success, bhaina, thiena, that is false. If that is not given, then not given. I mean, not mentioned, then not given.
I think false.
although the City and
It did
South
not make a profit.
but great technical
City and
achievement.
South
Because it didn't
London
make a profit.
Railway was a great technical achievement. It did not make a profit. Profit bhaina भनेपछि it was a financial success हो र? हैन, it means false. False. Now not अब यस्तो situation आयो, if you are sure अगाडि गरेको like but I think we have already used all true false not given. सबै युज भइसकेको छ. So maybe यो चाहिँ पनि हुन सक्दैन. Trains on the two-penny tube.
Yearly bank.
So यति भित्रै छ answers है हाम्रो.
The Central London Railway, known as
Trains on the two-penny tube nearly always rain on time.
began
Always
operation
rain
with-
on time, that is true. Always.
Not given.
Yeah, they
Yeah, then in 1900, the Central Railway London known as the two-penny tube began operation using new electric locomotives. It was very popular, and soon afterwards, new railways and extensions were added to the growing tube network. By the heart of today's underground system was in place. I think this is the last paragraph, right? Yes.
Not given, I
भनेपछि
guess.
it always rain on time भन्ने कुरा आयो कि
China,
Maybe.
not
Given छैन, it's not given. So this is this. ठिक छ? So we did one एउटा हामीले passage एउटा गर्यौँ. So this is is this complex अलि सजिलो कि गाह्रो?
सजिलै छ अनि 14 to 17 वाला चाहिँ मलाई अलिक धेरै लाग्यो
हजुर हजुर भन्नुहोस् त फेरि भन्नुहोस्.
चाहिँ अलिक सजिलै लाग्यो अनि
हजुर
यो क्वेसन नम्बर 14 to 17 को चाहिँ
14 to 17. यो कसले गर्नु भएको थियो यो प्यासेज? अनिताले गर्नु भएको रहेछ. अरू एनीबडी गर्नु भएको थियो घरमा? अलिअलि गर्नु भएको थियो. कतिसम्म गर्नु भएको थियो? Only this much? Okay. So let's move to part 2 है. अब यो part 1 भन्दा part 2 अलि कम्प्लेक्स हुन्छ. Part 2 र part 3 अलि कम्प्लेक्स. So let's move to part 2. Part 2 मा जाऊँ?
yes, sir.
ल. Part 2 मा जाऊँ. So in part 2, how many questions are there? Stadiums past, present and future. है? अब हेर्नुस् है क्वेसन कतिवटा टाइप छ. 14 to 17 सम्मको क्वेसन के छ? So is the topic title clear? Understandable छ कि छैन? Stadiums, it is talking about stadiums of how was that stadiums and present मा कस्तो छ and how is it in future? Yeah. Stadiums past, present, future. 14 to 17, what are the types of questions? के छ? The passage has 7 paragraphs, A to G सम्म paragraphs सम्म छ अरे passageमा. Which section contains the following information? भनेको this question type is matching information. भनेपछि यो क्वेसन के गर्ने रे? हजुर सबभन्दा लास्टमा गर्ने, सुरुमा नगर्ने. यही हो म्याचिङ इन्फर्मेसन भनेको.
लास्टमा गर्ने.
अब यो सुरुमै गरिदिनु भयो भने के हुन्छ? अलि बढी टाइम लाग्छ. लाइक 14 नम्बरको टु गेट द एन्सर, 14 नम्बरको एन्सर्सको लागि हामीले माथिदेखि तलसम्म हेरिसक्नुपर्छ. सो इट टेक्स टाइम. त्योभन्दा राम्रो बेस्ट उपाय के हुन्छ? फिल इन द ब्ल्याङ्क्स टाइपको क्वेसनबाट जहिले पनि स्टार्ट गर्ने. सो लेट्स मुभ टु क्वेसन नम्बर 18 देखि 22. व्हाट इज द टाइप अफ क्वेसन? Complete the summary below. It means fill in the blanks, like one word only we need to write from the passage. So 23 to 26 ma? Yes, sir. MCQ. So this much. So how many question types are there? 3. 3 types questions. सुरुमा हामी कुन गर्ने?
Fill in the blanks.
Fill in the blanks. Your note completion, summary completion वाला. So अर्को एउटा कुरा तपाईले के सुन्नुस् के बुझ्नुस् भन्दाखेरि if there is summary completion type of questions अथवा यस्तो fill in the blanks type of questions पनि छ अनि यो माथिको यो म्याचिङ इन्फर्मेसन पनि छ है भने यहाँले के गर्नु पर्यो भन्दाखेरि नर्मली यो दिस इज समरी कम्प्लिसन नोट कम्प्लिसन यस्तो टेबल कम्प्लिसन टाइपको एन्सर्सहरु नर्मली हामी एउटा प्याराग्राफ दुईटा प्याराग्राफ तीनटा प्याराग्राफ भित्र सबै एन्सर्स भेटिसक्छ. सो इट मिन्स दैट यू गेट आइडिया अफ 3 प्याराग्राफ्स. सो त्यति बेला त्यो गरिसक्ने बित्तिकै तपाईले के गर्नु पर्यो इफ देयर इज म्याचिङ इन्फर्मेसन टाइप अफ क्वेशन्स त्यो क्वेशन पनि सरर एकचोटी हेरिहाल्ने. बुझ्नुभयो व्हाट आई मिन मैले भन्न खोजेको. सो फर्स्ट के गर्ने हामी यो गर्ने यो नोट कम्प्लिसन समरी कम्प्लिसन गर्ने. समरी कम्प्लिसनको एन्सर्स मेबी 1 2 3 प्याराग्राफ भित्र हुन्छ यो सबै एन्ड त्यो प्याराग्राफ बाइ आई मिन किपिङ दोज आइडियाज इन माइन्ड यो यताको यसलाई यो क्वेशनलाई फेरि सरर हेरिहाल्ने एकचोटी. मेबी द सेम प्याराग्राफमा त्यो एन्सर हुन सक्छ कुनै पनि एउटा नहुन पनि सक्छ. एन्ड हियर इज एन बी अल्सो गिभन. You may use n letter more than once. It means that यो सुरुको a नम्बर प्याराग्राफमा छ भने यो पनि a मा हुन सक्छ. May use है फेरि एनी हाउ हुन्छ भन्ने छैन. May use, that is possible. May not use also, right? यस्तो दिएको छ भने डबल हुन सक्छ है भन्ने कुरा जस्ट we need to keep in mind. त्यति कुरा के भन्दै हुन्थ्यो? Anita was telling something.
So you mean हामीले यो तलको आन्सरहरु लेख्दा लेख्दै माथिको पनि हुन सक्छ कि भनेर त्यो गेस गरेर लेख्ने भन्नुभएको?
सपोज अब हामी यो गर्छौं नि यो दिस समरी कम्प्लिसन. सो समरी कम्प्लिसनको एन्सर्स हामी गरिसक्छौं पहिला राइट. हाउ मेनी क्वेशन्स आर देयर? 1 2 3 4 5 क्वेसन्स अब यो 5 वटा क्वेसन्स गरिसक्दाखेरि तपाईँले मेबी 2टा प्याराग्राफ या त 3टा प्याराग्राफ हेर्नुभएको हुन्छ क्या राइट सो अब त्यो प्याराग्राफ हेरेको बेसमा रहेर चाहिँ तपाईँले एकचोटि फेरि यो 14 to 17 को क्वेसन सर पढ्ने एकचोटि मेबी सेम प्याराग्राफ म्याच गर्न सक्छ क्या त्यहाँनिर है म्याच गरेन भने झन् फाइदा गऱ्यो भने पनि झन् फाइदा because in the same paragraph you may get the यस्तो question types छ भने चाहिँ if there is matching information type of questions अब सधैँ हुन्छ भन्ने छैन फेरि so let's move to the 18 number answers questions को लागि how to find 18 number answers so here is topic is given Roman amphitheaters right अब हामीले Roman amphitheaters खोज्न पर्यो
in third paragraph fourth paragraph
Roman Stadium of Europe खोज्न पर्यो did you find
Yes, in B.
B भन्नुभयो B amphitheaters हामीलाई amphitheaters हामीलाई के चाहिएछ रोमन वाला amphitheaters चाहियो so do you know what is amphitheater and in passage if यस्तो star is given यो हुन्छ नि star asterisk is given then at the end यहाँ तलपट्टि तपाईँले त्यसको मिनिङ राख्दैको हुन्छ यहाँनिर जहिले पनि even in exam also you may get in that way so amphitheater भनेको के रहेछ त what is amphitheater especially in Greek and Roman architecture and open circular oval building with a central space. What is this?
Seats of spectators for the presentation.
For the presentation of dramatic or sporting events. दशरथ रङ्गशाला जानु भएको छ हो त्यस्तै त्यस्तै हैन yes similar to that so yes so the Roman stadiums of Europe is it talking about the Roman stadiums of Europe
Yes.
where is Roman France
By Romans in 1980.
yes built by Romans have proved very versatile यो पनि भेट्न सजिलो हुन्छ तपाईलाई खोज्नुस् त very versatile
stadium
yes here is just how versatile stadiums can be है the amphitheater of IELTS this is यो के name हो यो amphitheater of IELTS भने this is name is given so यो सुरुमै छ amphitheaters of IELTS है for example was converted first into अब तपाईले converted को कुरा synonyms खोज्नु पर्यो केमा कन्भर्ट भएर रहेछ
it became
it became भनेको converted
हजुर
fortress answer
हजुर fortress
अब यो fortress हो कि हैन भन्नको लागि चाहिँ पछाडीको इन्फर्मेसन फेरि पढ्ने then into a residential area त्यसपछि केमा कन्भर्ट भएर रहेछ त residential area means
transform
where people can stay
residential area means village भन्दा अगाडि transformed into a village भनेको छ राइट भनेपछि village भन्दा अगाडिपट्टि केमा ट्रान्सफर भएर रहेछ त that is fortress right see fortress is the answer fortress and finally into an arena where spectators could watch finally केमा चेन्ज भयो where spectators could watch with a growing interest in conversion हजुर containing more than 200 houses with a growing interest in conservation during the 19th century it was converted last ma cha yaneri it was converted back into an arena for the staging of bullfights भनेपछि spectators could watch bullfights thereby returning the structure of its original use as a venue for public spectacles so bullfights 19 number let's move to 20 number meanwhile the arena of Verona भन्ने छ right अब the arena of Verona खोज्नुस् तपाईले
another example is the imposing arena of
Verona yes arena of Verona one of the oldest Roman amphitheaters which was built 60 years before oldest भन्न मिल्छ नि हैन पुरै paraphrasing listening पनि यसरी नै आउने हो paraphrasing मा so one of the oldest Roman amphitheater is famous today means
currently considered one of the world's prime
currently भनेको today है yes currently as a venue where ... is performed where what is performed considered one of the prime sites for opera. Opera is performed, right? Opera. 21 number. The site of Lukács भन्ने दिएको छ, यो find गर्ने यो name.
Paragraph in
Yes, paragraph C, yeah. Town of Lukács. Amphitheater has also been used for many purposes over the centuries. So amphitheaters पनि के for many purposes को लागि use भएको छ अरे over the centuries मा. Just you need to find out. Is yet to receive example of amphitheaters becoming.
century
हजुर.
is until the 19th century.
Was progressively filled with the buildings from middle to yeah, sorry. Various used as a houses, so variously used.
Salt.
Including the storage. हजुर. Filled with buildings, progressively filled with buildings. यहाँ के छ storage हामीलाई के चाहियो अब storage of चाहियो है. Storage means
where we can store the things.
Storage means यता synonyms.
Absorbed, not this one becoming absorbed into the.
Storage means depot, right?
Depot.
Depot भनेको storage हैन.
पनि अब depot भने पनि
अमेरिकाबाट depot हुने त भने हैन नि त. That's different. So salt depot means salt storage of salt, right?
yes, sir.
It is now a market square in the question. हेर्नुस् है फेरि. It is now a market square. Today भनेको now भयो. Salt, it is now market square with redundant and homes. अब यो homes भएपछि तपाईलाई आन्सर्स खोज्न अझै सजिलो. Homes and what? Homes, where is homes? It will be the market square. हजुर?
Residence.
Where is residence?
Last residence surrounding the public square.
Residence, yes. Residences means homes. Homes and अर्को के रहेछ त? Residences and shops. Yes. So this is answer is shops. So up to here हामीले कतिवटा paragraph हेर्यौं हेर्नुस् त. B बाट B र C two section, right? अब यो two sections. So if we have अब यो questions यस्तो type of questions छ भने if we have this type of question यो B र C को त अलिअलि दिमागमा छ नि त के हेर्यो भनेर थोरै अब यो एक्चुअली सरर क्वेशन पढ्ने 14 to 17 सो कुनैसँग अहिलेसम्म गरेको कुनै म्याच गर्छ कि गर्दैन एक्चुअली सरर हेरौँ 14 number a mention of negative attitude. So did we read about negative attitudes?
No.
योमा के लेख्ने हो we need to write I mean which paragraph is talking about this भनेर के So B र C दुईटा paragraph दुईटा section पढ्या हो हामीले so B र C मा mention of negative attitude I think we did not read about this 15 number figure demonstrating the environmental benefit. Did you read about environmental benefit and figure number त्यस्तो केही यो पनि छैन examples of wide range of facilities को कुरा new stadium को facilities को कुरा did you read
No.
Reference to the disadvantage of the stadium को disadvantage
No
है भनेपछि अब यो तपाईले अहिले एकछिनमा एउटा के सजिलो भयो भने while doing अब यो लास्टमा गर्ने हो नि त 14 to 17 त्यति बेला तपाईले यो B र C को सेक्सन हेर्नै परेन के यसलाई तपाईले अहिले नै हाइलाइट गरेर राख्दिने B र C ताकि पछि त्यो क्वेशन गर्दाखेरि I'll not yes यसले चाहिँ तपाईले न्यारो डाउन गर्न एकदम भयो नि त Wait, it's not highlighted 7 yes अब यो B र C while doing 14 to 17 तपाईले हेर्नै परेन right let's move to 23 to 26 23 to 26 so this is MCQ right 23 24 25 26 there are two questions I mean for from 20 24 just two options out of 5 we need to find out two options 25 26 बाट two options just we need to find out so यसको answers कस्तो सिचुएसनमा हुन्छ रे MCQ को MCQ answers are in paragraph wise त्यो पनि order मै so to get the answer of 23 24 को answer here is it's already mentioned here section D हेर्नु भनिसकेको छ when comparing 20th century stadiums to ancient amphitheaters in section D Which two negative features does the writer mention? यो MCQ गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ लिसनिङको पनि त्यही हो लाइक यो माथि what the question is saying यो माथि क्वेसनले के भनेको छ त्यो चाहिँ तपाईँको दिमागमा टक्क आयो भने चाहिँ हामीलाई यो तल गर्न सजिलो हुन्छ यो कुराले के भने हो यो चाहिँ आएन भने चाहिँ यो सबै प्याराग्राफमा भेटिन्छ सबै लाइनहरू प्राय भेटिरहेको हुन्छ लिसनिङमा पनि while doing listening अडियो सेज यो सबै लाइनलाई अडियोले भनिरहेको हुन्छ तपाईँलाई सबै हो जस्तो फिल हुन्छ सो what the question is asking भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ मेन हाम्रो भयो सो लेट्स मुभ टु सेक्सन डी सो यो सिचुएसनमा लाइक हाउ टु डिल दिस क्वेसन यो डिड यु रिड यो क्वेसन बुझ्नुभयो when comparing 20th century stadiums to ancient amphitheaters 20th century stadiumsलाई केसँग कम्पेयर गर्दाखेरि ancient amphitheatersसँग कम्पेयर गर्दाखेरि while comparing this two सेक्सन टीमा कम्पेयर गर्दाखेरि which two negative features does writer mention दुईटालाई कम्पेयर गर्दाखेरि कुन कुन नेगेटिभ दुईटा फिचर्सहरू चाहिँ out of 5 does the writer mention in this section D यति हेर्नु पर्यो हामीले yes
They are in less convenient locations and they are less versatile. Maybe.
ल एकजना they are less versatile भनिदिनु भयो अनि अर्को के भनिदिनु
They
भयो
are in less convenient locations.
लोकेशन्स भनिदिनु भयो C र D भनिदिनु भयो कसरी भनिदिनु भयो है लेट्स सी यसलाई के गर्ने यो टाइप अफ क्वेसन्समा फर्स्ट हामी सर्ट र प्यासेज प्याराग्राफमा जाउँ देयर आर मेनी सिमिलरिटिज बिट्विन मोडर्न स्टेडियम्स अब यो चाहिँ एमसिक्यूमा चाहिँ सकेसम्म हामी पढ्नै पर्छ यो प्याराग्राफ चाहिँ हेर्नै पर्छ मजाले देयर आर मेनी सिमिलरिटिज बिट्विन मोडर्न स्टेडियम एन्ड एम्फिथिएटर्स इन्टेन्डेड फर गेम्स बट सम अफ द फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी वाज लस्ट एट द बिगिनिङ अफ 20th सेन्चुरी 20th सेन्चुरीको बिगिनिङमा के भएछ त फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी वाज लस्ट अब यो पनि नेगेटिभ कुरो जस्तो देखिन्छ होइन त्यही पनि हेरौँ एज द स्टेडियम्स वर डेभलपिङ न्यू प्रोडक्ट्स स्टेडियम्समा के युज गरेर रहेछ त डेभलप्ड युजिङ न्यू प्रोडक्टहरू युज गरेको सच एज स्टिल एन्ड रिइन्फोर्स कङ्क्रिटहरू युज गरेको एन्ड मेड युज अफ ब्राइट लाइट्स फर नाइट टाइम म्याचेसको लागि ब्राइट लाइटहरू युज गरेको स्टिल वी हेभ वान प्याराग्राफ मेनी सच स्टेडियम्स आर सिचुएटेड इन सब अर्बन एरियाज सच स्टेडियम्स आर इन सब अर्बन एरियाजमा छ अरे धेरै डिजाइन फर स्पोर्ट्स युज अन्ली यो चाहिँ के को लागि मात्रै डिजाइन गरेको अन्ली फर स्पोर्ट्स एन्ड सराउन्डेड बाई पार्किङ लट्सले सराउन्ड गरेको छ सो दिस फ्याक्टर्स मिन दे मे नट बी एक्सेसिबल टु द जेनरल पब्लिकलाई एक्सेस छ छैन रिक्वायर मोर एनर्जी पनि चाहिन्छ टु रन एन्ड कन्ट्रिब्युट टु अर्बन हिट सो यति अन द बेसिस अफ यति पढेर अब हामीले we need to find out two negative features they are less imaginatively designed भन्ने कुरा पढ्यौं डिजाइनको कुरा लेस इमेजिन युज गरेको
No.
प्रोडक्ट मात्रै छ अब डिजाइनको कुरा चाहिँ छैन
यहाँनिर डिजाइन भनेको यहाँ डिजाइन के भनेछ भने यहाँनिर मेनी सच स्टेडियम्स आर सिचुएटेड इन सबअर्बन एरियाज डिजाइन फर स्पोर्टिङ युज ओन्ली सो लेस इमेजिनेटिभली भन्न मिल्छ यसलाई मिलेन सो योसँग म्याच गर्दैन है सो यसलाई हामी आउट गर्ने यसलाई आई मिन रङ अप्सन्सलाई आउट गरिदिने सो एलिमिनेट एन्ड वाट एभर आई मिन फाइनल्ली जे उब्रिन्छ त्यसलाई चाहिँ हामी करेक्ट गर्दाखेरि पनि सजिलै होला यस सो वाट एभर बी दे आर लेस स्पेसियस त्यहाँ थोरै स्पेस छ
No.
स्पेस
No.
थोरै स्पेस भन्न मिल्यो
मिलेन
सिचुएटेड इन
स्पोर्ट युज अन्ली
and surrounded by parking lots.
अब यो पनि खासै होला जस्तो छैन दुईटा स्योर आउट भयो भने तीनटामा दुईटा त पक्का हो दे आर इन लेस कन्भिनियन्ट लोकेशन्स अलि लेस कन्भिनियन्ट छ
only in suburban area.
सब अर्बन एरियाज भनेको हामी लेस कन्भिनियन्ट भन्न मिल्छ है यस सो सी लाई हामी पक्का गर्छौं and what about D they are less versatile
Yes, because they are only available for sporting.
for sport use only भन्यो भने लेस versatile पनि भन्न मिल्यो
Yes.
लास्टको पनि हेरौँ दे आर मेड अफ लेस ड्युरेबल मेटेरियल्स लेस ड्युरेबल मेटेरियल्स चाहिँ बनेको छ
छैन
मेटेरियल्स त यहाँनिर युज गरेको थियो त हेर्नुहोस् त यहाँ के छ स्टेडियम्स वर डेभलपिङ युजिङ न्यू प्रोडक्ट्स सच एज स्टिल एन्ड रिइन्फोर्स्ड कङ्क्रिट एन्ड मेड युज अफ ब्राइट लाइट्स फर नाइट टाइम म्याचेस सो यस्तो प्रोडक्टहरू युज गरेको चाहिँ इट इज सेइङ द्याट बट दे आर नट टकिङ अबाउट वेदर दे आर लेस ड्युरेबल अर कस्तो खालको ड्युरेबल भन्ने चाहिँ यस्तो चिजहरू युज गरेको सो इट्स नट मेन्सन So answers are C and D.
D.
So what about 25, 26?
Which two advantages of modern stadium design?
अब when you get the answer of this 23, 24 को answers चाहिँ हामीले कहाँ पायौँ? D मा पायौँ, right? So
Yes.
what about 25, 26?
Modern
Maybe answers are in E or F or G, तलकै paragraph मा हुन्छ. So here is paragraph name is not mentioned. So कुन paragraph मा होला? Can you? Which two advantages of modern stadium? So the question is asking about modern stadium को बारेमा. Which paragraph is talking? Which section is talking about modern stadium?
C. There are many similarities between modern stadium and
Sorry, where is? Modern stadium.
D.
D.
E. How is E?
Two seem to be having particular success. The stadium as an urban hub and as a power plant. चाहिँ छ एउटा.
Modern stadium design भनेको हामी कसरी बुझ्ने?
Architects.
Yes. Today's most innovative architects भनेकै त्यही हो नि हैन?
हजुर.
Most innovative architects means modern stadium designer. र यसको चाहिँ हामी advantages खोज्ने. So we have three paragraphs. 1, 2, 3. Out of three paragraphs, just we need to find out like which two advantages. कुन कुन होला? ल हेर्नु त. But many of today's most innovative see the scope for the student to be improve the city improvement गर्ने कुरा. Among the current strategies, two seem to be having particular success. The stadium as an urban hub, stadium like के बनाउने? Urban hub. And as a power plant, अनि power plant. There is a growing trend for stadium, growing trends are to be equipped with public spaces that serve a function beyond sport, बाहेक function beyond sport.
Create mixed use
such as
developments such as
hotel,
this rent.
conference centers, यो फङ्सनहरू अघि तपाईँलाई एउटा कुरा याद भयो? याद भएन? लाइक अघि हामीले 14 to 17 क्वेसन पढ्दाखेरि लाइक फेसिलिटिज इन के न्यू स्टेडियममा फेसिलिटिज भनेको थियो. यो प्याराग्राफ म्याच गर्छ जस्तो लागेन त्यहाँनेरि? यो अघि 14 to 17 एकचोटि हेर्नु त, जस्ट गो ब्याक. कि कति नम्बर? 16 मा हेर्नु त. एक्जाम्पल्स अफ वाइड रेन्ज अफ फेसिलिटिज अवेलेबल एट सम न्यू स्टेडियम्स. सो रेन्ज अफ फेसिलिटिज भनेको function with short as hotels, retail outlets, conference centers, restaurants and bars, children playgrounds, and green space. Making doing urban spaces भनेको यसलाई हामी मान्न सक्छौँ. यो कुन अरे? 16 number. So 16 number मा we can write what? E. So हामी चाहिँ तल छौँ है खासमा. E16 गरिरहेको छैनौँ. But then टक्क त्यो आएर मात्रै just exactly. So this one creating mixed use development such as the reinforce complexes and multifunctions, making use efficient use of land and helping to regenerate urban spaces. This opens the space up to families and a wide cross section of society, carrying into supporters. There have been many examples in this in the UK. The mixed use facilities at Wembley and the Old Trafford have become a blueprint for many other stadiums in the world. Options हेरौँ. आउट गर्ने क्या? रङ अप्सन्सलाई सकेसम्म आउट गर्ने पहिला. राइट एन्सर्स यो अलिअलि त दिमागमा आउँछ होला नि पढ्दाखेरि अलिअलि है. लेट्स मुभ टु हेर्नुहोस् त. अफरिङ इम्प्रुभड एम्युनिटिज भनेको फेसिलिटिज फर द इन्जोयमेन्ट अफ स्पोर्ट्स इभेन्ट्सको लागि हो. यहाँ के भनेको थियो यहाँनिर? बियोन्ड स्पोर्ट फङ्सन, स्पोर्ट बाहेक. There is a growing trend of for students to be gifted with public services and services that serve a function sport बाहेक. स्पोर्ट बाहेक के रहेछ कुराहरू यस्तो यस्तो भने. सो यसलाई हामी सिधै दिस इज आउट. स्पोर्ट इभेन्ट्स भनेपछि सिधै आउट गरिदिने. बीमा जाने ब्रिङिङ कम्युनिटी ब्याक लाइफ ब्याक इन्टु द सिटी इन्भाइरोमेन्टमा कम्युनिटी ल्याउने भन्ने हो. अब यति धेरै फेसिलिटी छ, यो सबै सिटिजकै त कुरा भयो नि हैन? यहाँ माथि पनि छ हेर्नु त यहाँनिर. Among the current strategies, two seem to be having particular success. The stadium as an urban hub. Urban hub means city environment. City environment. Yes, यसलाई हामी हो कि भन्न सक्छौँ एउटा बी चाहिँ. So what about C? Facilitating research into solar and wind energy solutions को बारेमा केही पनि पढेको छैन, सिधै out.
Urban
What about
and
D?
power
Enabling
plant.
local residents like enable गरेछ to reduce their consumption of electricity. Electricity
No.
घटाउने भनेर.
छैन.
I think it's also not mentioned, right?
No.
So finally अब यो last को त हुनै पर्छ. So providing a suitable site for the installation of renewable power generators.
Yes.
So what is it? What is about this?
Having
Power plant
pursued the stadium as an urban hub and as a power plant.
and as a power plant, yes. अब yes, so हामी यसलाई चाहिँ. So answers are
B and E.
sorry. So we did this. So on the basis of this, हामीले अहिले भर्खरै D र E paragraph हेर्यौं एकचोटि माथिको एकचोटि सर on the basis D र E मा E को बेसमा रहेर यो एकचोटि हेरिहालौं. Like mention of negative attitude toward still building project. केही negative attitude did we read? Figure demonstrating the environmental benefits को कुरा कुनै फिगरहरु? No, right?
No.
Examples you we did this 16 number ko we did 17 number reference to the disadvantage of stadiums. Oh, यो पढेको. अघि कतिमा पढेको थियो हामीले प्याराग्राफ कुनमा हो? Reference to the disadvantage of the stadiums built during a certain era. Stadiums को के रे disadvantage. अहिले भर्खर हामीले कुन प्याराग्राफमा पढाएको थियौं भन्नुस् त?
D. D minus, sir.
D,
Like
yes.
this.
But some of the flexibility was lost at the beginning of 20th century. Reference to the disadvantage of the stadiums built during a certain era means 20th century.
Acha.
Disadvantage of the stadium means disadvantages means but some of the flexibility was lost at the beginning. त्यसपछि यही तल यहाँ usually these factors may not be
That may not.
accessible to the general public, require more
Yeah.
energy to run and contribute. यो यसलाई हामी negative attitude sorry disadvantage of the stadium मान्न सक्छौं नि. Yes. So यसको D मा रहेछ यो चाहिँ 17 को D. Now we have to अझै दुईटा बाँकी छ. अब यो दुईटा E नम्बरमा पनि हामीले E को पनि अलरेडी हामी हेरिसक्यौं, यसलाई पनि आउट गर्दिने. E so E को हामी कहाँसम्म हो यहाँसम्म. Yes. So E पनि आउट भनेपछि हाम्रो अब दुईटा एन्सर्स 14 र 15 को एन्सर्स either in F or G or A. तीनटा बाँकी छ. So तीनटामा अब दुईटा एन्सर्स कुन कुन कहाँ छ खोज्न पर्यो. So you can read from माथिबाट हेर्दा पनि हुन्छ. Let's move to paragraph A. So what is in 14 number? A mention of negative attitude toward still building project. Figure demonstrating environmental benefit.
Construction cost can.
Stadium building project means stadium building project भनेको के हो? Construction cost can soar above 1 billion भन्न मिल्छ?
Stadium finished for major events such as the Olympic Games.
Negative attitude means and
Negative.
stadiums finished for major events such as Olympic Games or the FIFA World Cup have notably fall into disuse and disrepair. Stadiums are regarded with growing skepticism. Growing skepticism पनि भन्न मिल्छ. Stadiums are regarded as growing skepticism. यसलाई पनि negative attitude भन्न मिल्ला है. So भनेपछि 14 number answer is
A.
A. So this is here. A गर्नु. Now finally we have and NB is also given है. यही A मा नै अर्को पनि answers हुन पनि सक्छ नहुन पनि सक्छ. It's figure demonstrating. So यो question को answer सजिलो छ. किन सजिलो छ भन्नुस् त? Why is it easier? Because it is asking for figure. कुनै नम्बरहरु खोज्न पर्यो हामीले demonstrating the environment को राम्रो कुरा खोज्न पर्यो. Of a certain stadium.
Events such as Olympic Games.
Yeah, you mean this? Any figure चाहिँ figure पनि ल and then environmental benefit
Solar stadium in Germany is the first of a new wave of stadium as power plants. F मा होला सर
Last A, we have still तल छ नि त
F
F मा environmental benefit means last sentence and this is a proof that a stadium can serve its city. A stadium can serve its city and have a decidedly positive
impact in terms of
impact in terms of
reduction of
of
carbon
CO2
dioxide
emissions. यसलाई हामी benefit भन्न सक्छौँ
yes
environmental benefits. And figure, what about figure?
यहाँ in
The latter inaugurated in 2009 has 8844 photovoltaic panels reducing the of this
1.8
reduces the annual output of carbon dioxide by 660 tons. यो भन्न मिल्छ है. So
F.
this one, and then of a certain stadium,
stadium.
like in the first Freiburg Mag Solo Stadium in Germany is the first, right? It is talking about
first
one
of a new wave
So
of
this
stadium
paragraph is completely matching, right? Your paragraph
F.
matching. So this is
F.
F.
15
So sorry, F.
Mm.
So I think we have completed two passages. हामीले दुईटा पार्ट गर्यौँ अब एउटा पार्ट बाँकी छ यहाँ तल यसलाई तपाईँले घरमा एकचोटि ट्राई गरेर आउनु होला लेट्स चेक अप टु हियर हामी यसरी चेक गर्छौँ यसमै तपाईँले सबमिट गर्नुभयो भने इफ यु इग्नोभेटमा यसरी सबमिट गर्नु होला यु क्यान सबमिट इन दिस वे यसले चाहिँ अहिले मलाई चाहिँ एन्सर दिए देयर वाज एरर प्रोसेसिङ अहिले एरर देखायो है तपाईँको यहाँ सबमिट हुन्छ एन्ड यसैले स्कोरिङ पनि देखाइदिन्छ है यु क्यान चेक यो आवर एन्सर्स टु let's so तपाईँले चेक पनि गर्न सक्नु दिस वी डिड फ्रम बुक 17 book 17 17 this is test 1
सर त्यो इग्नोभेटमा चाहिँ त्यहाँ अकाउन्ट बनाउनु पर्छ हो
account त्यसको यसको छ सिस्टम लाइक इट आस्क दी पेमेन्ट एन्ड देन लाइक तपाईँले अलिक प्र्याक्टिस बढी गरेछ भने त्यहाँ पेमेन्ट त्यसले फेरि दिँदैन फेरि केही समयपछि दिन्छ
मैले बिहान ट्राई गरेको थिएँ खुलेन अनि छोडिदिएँ
ए ओके अहिले त्यो पनि अहिले रिबिल रिकन त्यसलाई उ गरिरहेछ जस्तो छ नो प्रब्लम केही भएन सो वी डिड दिस हामीले गरेको यही हो यस वी डिड अप टु हियर न 1 देखि हामीले जस्ट 26 सम्म अहिले गरेको सो डिड यु राइट द एन्सर्स एन्सर लेख्नु भएको छ यहाँले
हजुर
चेक गरौँ यसमा यसबाट चाहिँ हेर्न मिलेन can you check one number did you write population yeah 2 number के suburbs गरे हो 3 businessman 4 funding 5 press 6 soil 7 false not given true false not given यहाँसम्म ठिक छ reading then 14 number what did we write A B F E D त्यसपछि fortress गरेको good fights opera
salt shops
C
C अनि
D E तपाईँले यति 1 hour लगाएर जस 30 आउट अफ 40 वटामा 26 वटा अथवा 26 वटा पनि मिलाउनु भयो भने तपाईको 6 त मज्जाले आउँछ 6.5 त आउँछ 26 27 भयो भने 30 if you make like 30 correct भयो भने you get 7 in reading 20 भयो भने it's 5.5 we need minimum 5.5 right so 18 minimum चाहियो यो सजिलो गरी गर्नुहुन्छ होला and we have even passage 3 is there so we will just continue it tomorrow so let's do this much for today and I'll send the recording those who missed the class just watch the recording and practice accordingly and we will continue tomorrow so we will do reading till Friday and Sunday चाहिँ यहाँहरुको listening plus reading को यहाँको test है ल हजुर then sorry timing maybe I think we will decide, we will let you